everyone, welcome to our achievements by ice lighting. In this video I am going to show you me getting gold in the Felwood Flyover, which is part of the Kalimdor Cup. I'm going to show you the standard, the advanced and the reverse. So first off, this is where you will find it over in Felwood, right at the top, and we're going to start with the standard race. So basically with this one there are a few tricky bits where you might hit scenery, and apart from that it's relatively easy. So boost, boost, boost when you start, and keep an eye on where the next ring is. So always line yourself up with the ring and then work for the next, or work towards the next one. That way you're not going to lose where you're going. As this first part is all downhill, you want to be bigger, 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 hit the wind boosts and just plow down. It's relatively open at this point, and this is where you're going to get your speed. Now you're starting to turn around and come back up now, so this is where you're going to actually start to find you're going to need more vigor, more boosting, there's more things to hit, and we're going to start going through ruins and other objects that you might get caught on, especially these red bits here. You can see I did actually nick that one slightly, but it didn't cause me too much of a problem. So just keep plowing through, just vigor whenever you've got it. Watch out for strange objects, and that would have been a great place to do a skyward ascend, but I didn't. But you can see there I still got gold, had loads of time to spare, so that was really good. So on to the advance. So we know what we're doing, we know when we're going to need that vigor, because we know when the second part is all uphill, and we know where those ruins are. So we just want to be ploughing down using as much vigor as possible at the start, because this is nice, open, flat and downwards. So use your vigor. If you want to risk it, grab that one too. It's actually easier than it looks. Keep going, plough it down. I'm holding one slightly in reserve because I think I'm going fast enough and I may need it on the way up. So boost, 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 but make your own decision on whether you want to use that vigor or not. So you see, as we come down to the bottom, I'm now out of vigor and I'm starting to panic slightly as to when the next vigor might be. So here I'm slightly slower than I would have liked to have been, but I'm still going to make the time, so we're still good. So you can see here I am literally just gliding through and using my vigor. You can stay at the edge of those ruins so you don't hit them like I just did. You don't have to go through the center, so don't be fooled by that. Making your way back towards the top here now, diving through, and then the skyward ascent is what I did that time. And there you go, smacked it out and finished with time to spare. So on to the reverse then. So we're now heading back down, but we're going the opposite way around. So we've got to remember that we're going to hit the obstacles all on the way down, but not on the way up. So although we want to be boosting, we want to be prepared for the ruins like these ones here, and of course these ones here. Remember, you can stay on the outside of them and go over the top like that, and that way you won't hit them. May affect your speed slightly depending on the way you hit them. But now we're just going to keep boosting. All we want to do going downhill now is to get as much speed as possible. If you want to reserve one, but it's not going to make too much of a difference because there were quite a lot of the vigors on the way down when we did the advance, so we know that we're okay on that. You can see here that I'm just ploughing through. I've got plenty of vigor to keep me going, and there's plenty more coming up, and we're coming up towards the end. Didn't bother going under that time, didn't see the need to. It would have given me a faster time, but I was still going to finish in time, and you can see here, even with that, finished with 2 seconds to spare. So it could have been a lot faster, but it didn't need to be. So I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.